In a place called Delta State in Nigeria, a man named Samson, who was married and the father of 3 children, had a really tragic end while trying to impress his new girlfriend, whom he had been chasing for a while, and finally succeeded in not only winning her heart, but also convincing her to agree to engaging in the other room activities with him at a hotel on an agreed date.
The other room.
The other room is a Nigerian slang for, On the appointed date, all was set, but in his bid to ensure that he impressed her, he sought the services of a pill called Manpower, which will help him last longer in the other room. But things went very wrong when he ended up in the hotel room and took the pill. What really happened was that he got his manhood to stand up, but the erection wouldn't stop. It made him really stressed, and unfortunately, he passed away. Before this, he was talking in a local bar about his plans with this woman while drinking a rather more voluminous quantity of alcohol, making his friends to notice and be a bit worried since he was not a heavy drinker. When his partner found out that he had died, she panicked and ran away, leaving his cold, lifeless body lying in the room. When the police recovered his body, they had to wait for a while for his family to decide as to what to do with the body. Many men like Samson had met a similar fate because of their frequent use of such aphrodisiacs, and that's why as a medical doctor, I'm making today's video to help you know why manpower is dangerous. Let's dive in. Let's start by briefly talking about how erection is being achieved. The manhood is made up of peculiar muscles that, when stimulated, allow blood to rush in, thus filling them. These muscles also contain valves that trap the blood under high pressure, creating and sustaining the erection. A normal person's erection lasts between a few minutes to half an hour, but this can significantly vary due to various factors. However, some men struggle with either initiating or sustaining an erection, a condition known as erectile dysfunction, while some wanted to elongate the duration of the erection in a bid to maximize their other room activities, like late Samson used Manpower. So what is Manpower? Manpower is a broad name for male aphrodisiacs, which are used to treat erectile dysfunction. Aphrodisiacs have a long history across various cultures. While these substances, ranging from herbs to foods and also pharmaceuticals, are believed to stimulate sexual arousal, their use, especially for men, presents a range of potential dangers. And the first being, many aphrodisiacs lack scientific validation and may contain unregulated, undisclosed, or even harmful ingredients. Men in particular might fall prey to the adverse health effects due to the pursuit of heightened sexual performance. Unregulated products may contain harmful chemicals that can lead to complications such as increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, allergic reactions, or even death. Furthermore, many men fail to see that erectile dysfunction is reflective of some underlying health issues which will resolve on its own if these illnesses are being treated. So taking these drugs worsen their health by allowing the illness to linger, and also these drugs may worsen the condition of these illnesses in such people. Let's briefly talk about some common health conditions that can lead to erectile dysfunction. Conditions affecting the heart and blood vessels often correlate with erectile dysfunction, such as atherosclerosis, which is the narrow and hardening of arteries, restricting blood flow to the manhood and impede the mechanism of achieving and maintaining an erection. Hypertension also damages arterial walls and causes them to harden and narrow, thus reducing blood flow. High cholesterol and coronary artery diseases contribute to compromised blood circulation and thus impacting erectile function. Men with diabetes often experience erectile dysfunction due to damage to the blood vessels and nerves caused by prolonged high blood sugar levels. Diabetic neuropathy, which affects the nerve, may also disrupt signaling necessary for penile erection. Diabetes-associated conditions such as obesity and metabolic syndrome also increase the likelihood of developing an erectile dysfunction. Neurological conditions, including multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and stroke, can disrupt the nervous system signaling pathway involved in achieving an erection. Damage to these nerves that control blood flow or transmission of signals from the brain to the manhood can lead to erectile difficulties. Hormonal imbalances, especially low levels of testosterone, can contribute to erectile dysfunction. Testosterone plays a vital role in stimulating sexual desires and supporting physiological processes necessary for achieving an erection. So, testosterone deficiency, whether due to aging, certain medications, or underlying health conditions, can impact erectile dysfunction. While not purely physical health conditions, psychological factors such as stress, anxiety, depression, depression, and relationship issues can significantly impact erectile functions. Mental health concerns affect the brain's ability to transmit signals necessary for achieving an erection, leading to performance-related stress and subsequent erectile dysfunction. Then disorders or surgeries affecting the pelvic areas, including prostate cancer, benign prostatic hyperplasia, or pelvic trauma, can damage nerves and blood vessels essential for maintaining erectile function. So instead of looking for manpower to overcome the erectile dysfunction, seeking help from medical experts will help identify and treat the underlying health issues, and that's the best approach, be it either through lifestyle modification, the use of medications, or therapy, depending on what actually is wrong with the concerned person. The psychological aspect of consuming aphrodisiacs also poses risks. Men driven by societal expectations or personal insecurities might resort to these substances to meet perceived standards of virility or sexual prowess. This psychological dependency can lead to anxiety, stress, or even psychological distress, impacting their self-esteem and mental well-being. Regular consumption of aphrodisiacs can foster a dependency on these substances. Men might start relying on these aids to achieve and or maintain sexual arousal, leading to a psychological addiction that hampers natural arousal mechanisms. The consequences are increased reliance on the external stimuli for sexual satisfaction, potentially resulting in diminished natural libido and sexual performance. Men using aphrodisiacs might also face the risk of interactions with prescribed medications. This interaction could lead to adverse effects or even diminish the efficacy of vital medications, particularly for those managing conditions such as heart diseases, diabetes, or hypertension. A significant concern surrounding aphrodisiacs is often their unregulated production and sale. The lack of stringent oversight might result in the distribution of unapproved or counterfeit substances, leading to legal repercussions for the consumer. Furthermore, the ethical implications of exploiting individuals' vulnerabilities by marketing unproven aphrodisiacs must be understated. So, in conclusion, the quest for enhanced sexual performance and desire through aphrodisiacs can expose men to various dangers ranging from health risks and psychological impacts to dependency and legal consequences. While seeking natural or pharmaceutical solutions for sexual issues is understandable, it is crucial to approach such matters cautiously, consulting healthcare professionals for safe and regulated guidance rather than turning to unverified and potentially hazardous aphrodisiacs. A holistic understanding of sexual health, emotional well-being, and responsible choices is vital for maintaining a balanced and healthy approach to one's sexual life. The usage of aphrodisiacs should be approached with caution and prudence, considering the potential risk they might pose, particularly for men's health and overall well-being. I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope that I've convinced you to stop using Manpower. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're yet to subscribe and you love this video, I'm sure you're going to love the other videos I've made so far. So please subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Thank you, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.